Hello students, welcome back to our chemistry class. Today we shall discuss about NCERT solutions for textbook chapter and questions. Let us move on to the first question. A solution turns red litmus blue. Its pH is likely to be, options are 1, 4, 5 and 10. So here the answer is 10. So if pH is more than 7, then we can say that substance is basic in nature. Basic substances only will turn red litmus to blue. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. A solution reacts with crushed egg cells to give a gas that turns lime water milky. The solution contains NaCl, HCl, LaCl or KCl. And the answer is HCl, hydrochloric acid. Third question. 10 ml of solution of NaOH is found to be completely neutralized by 8 ml of a given solution of HCl. If we take 20 ml of the same solution of NaOH, the amount of HCl solution, that is same solution as before, required to neutralize it will be how much? 4 ml, 8 ml, 12 ml or 16 ml. And the answer is 16 ml. Let us move on to the next question. Question number 4. Which of the following types of medicines is used for treating indigestion? Indigestion means the people who are suffering from digestion problems and gastric problems. So the options are antibiotic, analgesic, antacid or antiseptic. And the answer is antacid. Antacid is the substance which is used for indigestion. Next question. Question number 5. Write word equations and then balance equations for the reaction takes place when, first one, dilute sulfuric acid reacts with the zinc granules. So answer is zinc plus dilute sulfuric acid gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. And the second question is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium ribbon. So what happens? Mg plus 2HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. Third one is dilute sulfuric acid reacts with the aluminium powder, and fourth one is dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with the iron fillings. In the third case, we have aluminium powder plus dilute sulfuric acid gives aluminium sulfate plus hydrogen, that is 2Al plus 3H2SO4 gives Al2SO4 thrice plus 3H2, and iron fillings plus dilute hydrochloric acid gives ferric chloride plus hydrogen. Equation for the reaction is 2Fe plus 6HCl gives 2FeCl3 plus H2. Next we have question number 6. Compounds such as alcohol and glucose also contain hydrogen but are not categorized as acids. Describe an activity to prove it. Answer is, though compounds like alcohol and glucose contain hydrogen, but they do not ionize in the solution to produce H positive ions on passing current through them. For this, take solutions of alcohols and glucose, fix 2 nails in a cork and place a cork in 100 ml beaker. Connect the nails to the 2 terminals of 6 volt battery through a bulb and a switch as shown in the figure. Now pour alcohol in the beaker and switch on the current. The bulb does not glow. Repeat the same experiment with the glucose also. The bulb does not glow in the case of glucose also. This means that no ions or H positive ions are present in these solutions. This shows alcohols and glucose are not acids. So children, what you need to understand from here is in order to show acidic behavior, they must actually furnish H positive ions. Next we have question number 7. Why does distilled water not conduct electricity whereas rainwater does? Answer is distilled water does not conduct electricity because it does not contain any ionic compound like acids, bases or salts dissolved in it. Rainwater, while falling into earth through the atmosphere, dissolves an acidic gas like carbon dioxide from the air and forms carbonic acid, that is H2CO3. Carbonic acid provides hydrogen ions H positive and carbonate ion CO3 2 minus to rainwater. Hence, due to the presence of carbonic acid which provides ions to rainwater, and the rainwater conducts electricity. Next we have question number 8. Why do acids not show acidic behavior in the absence of water? The acidic behavior of acids is due to the presence of hydrogen ions, that is H positive ions in them. The acid produces hydrogen ions only in the presence of water. So, in the absence of water, an acid will not form hydrogen ions and hence will not show its acidic behavior. Question number 9. 5 solutions A, B, C, D and E when tested with the universal indicator showed pH as 4, 1, 11, 7 and 9 respectively. Which solution is first one neutral, second one strongly alkaline, third one strongly acidic, fourth one weakly acidic and last one is weakly alkaline. Arrange the pH in increasing order of hydrogen ion concentration. So the answer is neutral substance is D only because neutral substances show pH of 7. And second we have strongly alkaline. Strongly alkaline is C. C is having a pH of 11. And weakly acidic is A because its pH is 4. And weakly alkaline is E, that is 9. Now if you arrange pH in increasing order of hydrogen ion concentration, we have 11 to 9, then to 7, then we have 4 and 1, that is C to E, then D to A and A to B. That means B is the highly acidic substance among all these A, B, C, D and E. Let's move on to the next question. Question is, equal lengths of magnesium ribbons are taken in a test tube A and B. Hydrochloric acid is added to test tube A while acetic acid is added to test tube B. In which test tube will the fizzing occur more vigorously and why? Answer is fizzing will occur more vigorously in test tube A. Hydrochloric acid is strong acid whereas acetic acid is a weak acid. Being strong acid, the hydrochloric acid solution contains a much greater amount of hydrogen ions in it, due to which the fizzing will occur more vigorously in test tube A containing hydrochloric acid. The fizzing is due to the evolution of hydrogen gas which is formed by the action of acid on the magnesium metal of magnesium ribbon. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. Fresh milk has a pH of 6. How do you think the pH will change as it turns into curd? Explain your answer. pH of milk falls below 6 as it turns into curd due to the formation of lactic acid during this process. Lactic acid present in it reduces its pH value and make it more acidic in nature. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 12. A milkman adds a very small amount of baking soda to fresh milk. Why does he shift the pH of the fresh milk into 6 to slightly alkaline? Why does this milk take a long time to set as curd? Answer is Milk is made slightly alkaline so that it may not get sour easily due to the formation of lactic acid in it. And the alkaline milk takes a longer time to set into curd because the lactic acid being formed has to first neutralize the alkali present in it. So that's why milkman adds a small amount of baking soda into it. Next we have plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture proof container. Explain why. Answer is plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture proof container because the presence of moisture can cause slow setting of plaster of Paris by bringing about its hydration. This will make the plaster of Paris useless after some time. Next we have question number 14. What is a neutralization reaction? Give two examples. Answer is the reaction between an acid and a base to form salt and water is called a neutralization reaction. Examples: NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl, salt plus H2O, and acetic acid CH3COH plus NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide, produces sodium acetate, that is CH3COONa plus H2O. So these are the two examples of neutralization reaction. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 15. Give two important uses of washing soda and baking soda. Answer is uses of washing soda are: washing soda is used in glass, soap and paper industries, and it is also used for removing permanent hardness of water. Uses of baking soda are: baking soda is used as an antacid in medicines to remove acidity of the stomach, and it's also used for making baking powder, which is used in making cakes, bread, etc. So students, with this we have completed chapter and questions discussion. In the next module we will discuss another interesting topic. Thank you and have a nice day.